YouTube. I'm here today to do my final TBR for March, and that is March Mystery Madness. I will leave a link in the description below to Lizzie Faye Loves Books channel. She's the one who generated this whole readathon, I think 5 or 6 years ago, and I'm only going to leave a link to one of the hosts because I think there's something like 15 or 20 hosts, and I don't want to miss one, and so I know her announcement will include all of the different hosts. And I've always loved mystery books, so this readathon is right up my alley. And there's prompts for this readathon, but just like middle grade March, I'm only going to be, not only going to be, I'm going to kind of ignore the prompts and just read the books off my shelves or the books I have borrowed from the library for this event. And so the first two books are ones that I've picked up at bookstore recently, but I haven't done a haul yet. So again, these are little sneak peeks here. This is Custard's Last Stand by Tamar Myers, and this title is just like I was cracking up in the bookstore when I saw this because it's custard like pudding. So this is so funny. This is following and I read this book already. This is since I'm filming this on the 3rd. And this is the first mystery I picked up. And this is a cozy mystery series. And I haven't read any of the other ones in this series. But it's something like, I don't know, like the 10th or 12th or something in the series. And it's following a Mennonite woman who, she runs an inn in this town. And she's kind of like a snarky character, which is interesting considering, like, she's in this, like, Mennonite Amish village. And there's someone that comes to town who wants to build this, like, $1 million hotel in the area to like really bring it to like a touristy area, kind of like Lancaster in Pennsylvania. And the whole town, including the main character, does not want that to happen because I think it could wreck the atmosphere and really just turn everything topsy-turvy. And there's a mystery there of course, like he's like the bad guy in the town, and his name is Custard, and he ends up dead, and so the mystery takes place from there. But yeah, this was a nice cozy mystery. Different because of her snarky attitude. It didn't follow, at least with the Amish books I've read in the past. So if you want like a different take on it, then yeah, this would be a good one. And then I have Murder by the Book by Lauren Elliott. I haven't read this one, and I don't know anything about it. I saw a book and it looked like a cozy mystery, and I really like the cover, and so that's all I needed to know to pick this one up. It says this is about Addie, who works in the rare books at the Boston Public Library. So yeah, I've always wanted to go to the Boston Public Library. So yeah, this will be a nice book to read. And then the last one of my physical books is Bloodstains with Bronte by Katherine Bulger Hyde. And again, the title is just like I'm all over that. And this is about Emily, who takes place in a dark and stormy autumn on the Oregon coast, and she is hosting a dinner party and a murder mystery dinner on Halloween night, and then something goes awry. So yeah, we'll see how this one goes. And then for my ebooks, the first one on my list is Bad Little Falls by Paul Dorian. And this is a series following Mike Bowditch, and I kind of like started weird in this series. I started when I first picked them up when they were released, I think like 2018, like the newest book at that time. And so I read like 2018, 19, 20, 2020 the book, and then I went the later books in the series, and now I'm going back and I read the first and the second, and this is the third one. So like I don't know, I really liked what I read, so I wanted to go back and follow it from the beginning. And this is following the state of Maine, what do you call it? A game warden, and he was struggling with his father, who was struggling with his father, struggling with his father's past, and that's kind of like over. He has kind of like Mike Bowditch has that reputation due to his father in a way, because his father was like not an upstanding citizen, and there's a lot of criminal activity, and so Mike, he is a game warden, so he's trying to follow the law and persecute the bad guys, and so I really like this series because of the main character, like his backstory and what he's struggling with, and the setting is really what I like, because I've never been to Maine, but I feel like I have through these books, because he goes all over. He doesn't say like one area of, you know, where he's based. You know, he goes all over the place, and so I've really enjoyed following those. And then I have The Girl Beneath the Sea by Andrew Mayne. And going from Maine, now this one is taking place in Florida, and I just started this one last night. And the main character, she is like an archaeologist, but she also worked in the past, at least, or is currently, like I think part-time, anyway, as a diver for the police department. And so she is diving, not for police work, but trying to get, I think, extra credit or something in this canal near Fort Lauderdale. And then while she's diving, all of a sudden she hears this like splash, and she looks up, and there's this like giant, I don't know, from you know, above, it looks like this giant thing. She wasn't sure what it is. And then when she comes up in the water, it's a dead body. And so the mystery takes place from there. And so that's all I know so far. But that's enough to intrigue me. And I really like this cover. It's really pretty. It's giving me like summery vibes, even though it's like March right now. The next one is The Lions of Fifth Avenue by Fiona Davis. And this is taking place in the New York Library. And I think it's a historical fiction mixed with mystery. She's working at the library, I think. I don't know too much about it. Working at the library or doing work there. And these books go missing. And I think it's a dual timeline. In like past day, like the 1910s, I think, and current day. I don't know exactly, but yeah, anything with like libraries and books and mysteries, like I'm all about it. So I have a Boston library book here, and then now I have a New York one. Two of the libraries I really want to go visit. And so this next one is Murder at the Brightwell by Ashley Weaver, and this is the first book in an Amory Ames mystery. And I've seen these books, I don't know, all over the place, like throughout the years, and I've never picked them up. I think I might have started this one like years ago in an audiobook. I wasn't following it. I don't know if I read audiobooks every now and then, and sometimes, I don't know, I just have a hard time following the story and the plot, and so I need to read it, you know, ebook or physically. And so I think that's why I vaguely remember this one. But this is following a woman who, she is dealing with like questioning her marriage with a husband who I think is like flirting with other women or something like that. And so now she gets either like put together, it runs into her ex-fiance, or she seeks him out, something like that. And then they're working on an investigation. Maybe I have that completely wrong. I don't know. But something to do with, you know, she's dealing with her husband and her ex-fiance all at the same time. So yeah, we'll see. And then if I'd like this book, I think there's like a million other ones in the series for me to read. So yeah, there's that one. And then I have Raven Black by Anne Cleaves, and this is a thriller, like it says. And let me turn it down so you can see it a bit better. I read another book by Anne Cleaves in a different series a month or two ago, and I really liked her. So I like made a note. Okay, I need to read more of her mystery books, and so this is perfect time to pick another one up. And this is following some characters in the Shetland Islands, I think, and there's a TV series or something based off these, and that's really all I know about it. But I trust Anne Cleaves' writing because I really enjoyed the last one, and so yeah, we'll see what this one is about. And then I have Louise Penny's A Better Man. And this is another author that I've heard a lot about. I think she's written a ton of books. And I'm just jumping in on this. Like this one, I mean, The Raven Black is the first in the series. But this one, I'm jumping in. Like, this is like last year's or this year's release, something like, you know, a recent release. And this is following some characters who, I think there's like, I have so many books, I'm like, I can't exactly remember what this one's about. But there's like a flood, and they're dealing with like an investigation at the same time of dealing with the town flooding, as this like river backdrop here on the cover. And I think that's like a unique way of, you know, telling like a current story, considering, you know, like climate change and things like that. And so yeah, I'm intrigued by this author and by the story as well. And then the last book I have is another cozy mystery, and this is Cat Got Your Secrets by Julie Chase. And This author, I think, has written several books under a different name. I think I might be completely wrong again with like other things, but she might have written the what is it? Live and Let Chai. Like that was the first book in that series, the Harbor Mystery something series. I think she's the same author, but yeah, I might be wrong on there. But anyway, this is really cute, and so I need a cozy mystery with cats. I mean, yeah, what can go wrong there? And so yeah, those are all my mystery picks for the month of March. I think, I don't know, a total like 10 or 15, something like that, enough to be getting on with, considering like the middle grade books and my mammoth books. But that is all the TBR videos I'm going to be filming or focusing on in the month of March. Now I can do my February wrap up and get on with, letting you know actually, what my thoughts are on these books. But anyway, thanks. I'll see you soon, book 2.